Right, hello everybody. We are back live for another multi-stream. We're once again live on 11 different platforms using Streamlabs Talk Studio. While everybody's joining the stream, if you guys want free weekly advice to grow and monetize your live streams, I have a newsletter called Live Success where we do just that. It's linked in all the YouTube descriptions, linked in all my bios on whatever platform you're watching on. So check pinned comments, check the bio on whatever platform you are on. If you want free weekly advice to monetize and grow your live stream, and we also share various updates on whatever is going on different platforms. As you can see on the chat, I was testing, testing all the different chats, testing everything was working. Jared's joined the live stream via YouTube. The one thing about Streamlabs Talk Studio is I can't see which channel you guys have joined from. I can highlight the messages. I can see Jackatron is in on the TikTok side of things. Looks like Man City, I didn't even know the Premier League had started. Man City beat Burnley 3-0, not a surprise. Congratulations to Man City on winning the Premier League this season. Anyone got any thoughts on that? Extron says, hello Extron, how's it going? Again, you guys are all in different chats, right? So you can see the chat unless you're on TikTok, you can see the chat on the screen here, right? So that I've got everybody in all these different live stream chats. So I'm multi-streaming on multiple YouTube channels. Tate is once again asking to be unmuted. Maybe at some point, Tate. It's all about the good vibes, keeping everything in order, right? Again, you guys weren't really providing any value to the Discord, which is why you were removed from the Discord. Actually, you weren't removed, were you? You were just muted. You're like in prison, are you? Were you muted? I think I muted you, right? You're like in Discord prison. Yeah, guys. So again, we're just going to do a general chatting stream. You guys can ask me anything. Ask me anything about TikTok Live. Ask me anything about content creation, gaming, sport, whatever you guys want to ask me. I'm happy to answer any questions. Unfortunately for Jackatron, it looks like they removed the squirrel. Sorry to hear that, Jackatron. It feels like an autumn-based GIF. I think of autumn when I think of squirrels, like stashing nuts, Hello, Philly, who's on TikTok. How's it going? You provide value? Okay, fair enough. Thanks for providing value. Jas says you like the videos. Thank you, Jas. Which videos do you like, Jas? I'm on multiple different YouTube channels. Wait, where have the comments have just disappeared? What? That's weird. You guys see that? The comments just disappeared. How much money do you make off of TikTok per 1K? Oh my god, Jackatron just sent me 32 golden gnomes. Thank you, Jackatron. So on TikTok, the creator fund will pay you like 2 cents for 1,000 views, or 1 cent. That's what 1% of a dollar. The creativity program, is that what it's called? Which is a beta program in the US and Brazil, I think, might pay you up to $1 for 1,000 views. So depending on which program you're in on TikTok, between 1 cent and $1 for 1,000 views on TikTok. That's the answer. Do you like these? These what, like walnuts? Or like what? Don't know. I don't usually like nuts, to be honest, so I think the answer is no. What's up, Fo? How you doing? Welcome back. Hello, Tob EU as well. Do you like streaming? Of course I like streaming. I wouldn't stream if I didn't like streaming. I'm not the type these days to go constant full out streaming 12 hours a day. I respect the people who can do that. It takes an insane amount of energy to do that. I'm not that type of person. So this stream, for example, will probably just be live for like an hour or so. I'm just double checking that we're correctly live on all the various platforms. Again, guys, just doing Ask Me Anything really. So you guys can ask me anything about TikTok, ask me anything about content creation, whatever you want, really. Whatever you want. Feel free to ask away. So hello, Tech. Is there any mode in Minecraft that starts a countdown? Yeah, so unfortunately you can't automatically start countdowns using Tickfinity. If you've seen that on TikTok Live, it's a plugin. People seem to be so protective with the plugins, but I am working to try and like find all the different plugins. But yeah, a lot of people you see on TikTok are like this. Of course, there's all sorts of different modifications on Minecraft. Yeah, so a lot of what you're seeing is a modification on a plugin modification on Minecraft Java. How's your sister? What? That's a strange question. That's a very strange question. What type of games do I like? So I'm currently a big fan of Valorant, mainly. A bit of Fortnite here and there as well. How old are you? I prefer to turn this question back on you guys. I'm not going to ask how old you are. I'm going to say, guess how old I am. How old do you guys think I am? Meteor TNT. I don't know that one. No idea what that one is. When's your birthday? 24th of January. I can give away that one freely, right? Because I share every year when my birthday is. I used to stream regularly, and most were like 5 hours. Yeah, so I used to. I've gone through a lot of different phases with content creation. Like right now, I'm like focused on helping people with advice about live streaming and the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel. I used to stream on the WG Mojo YouTube and the WG_Mojo TikTok. We're live on both of those right now, by the way. We're multi-streaming everywhere. So I used to stream on WG Mojo Gaming channel, like 3 to 6 hours every day. I used to do something similar. How much money have you made from this? From what do you mean by this? So are you talking about like content creation as a whole, or specifically live streaming? I can give you a general ballpark. Just let me know more about the specifics of what you want to know. What they're just asking me the strangest questions on TikTok. You guys are unhinged on TikTok. Unhinged. The channel. Again, I am live on. I can see you're asking me that question from the Rich YouTubers channel, right? So, Rich YouTubers, the Rich YouTubers Shorts channel typically only makes me like $100 a month, roughly, right? And that's because YouTube Shorts typically pays about 6 cents for 1,000 views, around about there, right? So, I've actually stopped posting for now on the Rich YouTubers Shorts channel, but it's still getting a lot of views from the Sniper Wolf videos, because the videos are really what you call evergreen videos. So although I did stop posting there, the videos are still getting views. Minecraft plugin. So I just search for the word. This one here. I mean, you'd have to find specific TikTok Live Minecraft plugins. A lot of the people seem to be gatekeeping them, right? They're not actively publishing them. But yeah, if you can search for TikTok Live Minecraft plugins. What do I do for fun? Good question. So I like watching sports, esports. So I've been watching a lot of Valorant Champions. So the Valorant Champions is happening right now. I like cycling. Like straight after this, even though it's going to be 11 p.m. Straight after this, I'm going to go out cycling. Crew are 11-10 up against Giants and 0-1 down. So Crew are 3 rounds from being eliminated. Or 3 rounds from 1-1. 2 rounds from 1-1. Sorry. Go either way. My favorite sports would be like football, cricket. I love cricket. I love watching the Ashes. Bit of F1. Those would certainly be my top 3. The transfer market this summer has been crazy. Do you guys think the football transfer market this summer has been like more crazy than ever? Do I have a job? Yes, I'm doing it right now. I make enough money from content creation, all the different things I do. Jackatron's typed an essay. Let's go. Right, so we all know how weird the algorithm can be. Yeah, which algorithm are we talking about? I don't care if this class is this algorithm, but for example, Ninja has 18.5 million Twitch followers. Yep, true, and he got... I think when Ninja left for Mixer, he had 16 million. So even if people claim Ninja fell off, he still gained 2.5 million followers on Twitch since he came back. Yeah, Ninja's crazy. 15k viewers. Is that just on Twitch, Jackatron? Because we have to remember, like me, Ninja is now a multi-streamer. So he always has 5k on YouTube, a similar amount on TikTok. I think he stopped streaming on Facebook, and I don't know why he doesn't stream on Kick, but maybe he does. I don't know. So I don't know if you're not including Twitch there, Jackatron. Ninja's 25k concurrent easily. Why does he have all them followers? This goes for a lot of big people. Why do they not get a lot more views in the stream already? Yeah, so the real thing to think about here is that followers in reality is really a vanity metric. What's called a vanity metric. The algorithms, when they're suggesting content to people, they're not usually looking at the follower count. What they're looking at is, have you watched this category of video for a certain amount of time, right? So let's give an example, right? if I watch a YouTube channel which is giving advice about let's just pick a random one. If I want to paint my house, I don't know why I'm picking that. If I want to paint my house and I watch a 30-minute YouTube video about house painting all the way through, even if I'm not subscribed to that guy, the YouTube algorithm is then going to recommend more videos to me about house painting because it can see I'm engaged in that matter. So subscribers, followers, doesn't really matter. It's just the algorithms on these platforms are just looking at what you're interested in, looking at what you're watching a lot of, and then suggesting more to you. So I mean, the thing about, again, like all these followers that Ninja has is like they followed him at peak Fortnite, a lot of them, and then a lot of people just lost interest in Fortnite. So yeah, I think their basic answer is followers, subscribers. It's just a vanity metric. How much do I make across all my content creation? Like nothing crazy. Like typically like between 1 and 2K a month. But it's getting more and more because I'm getting better and better like monetizing my content. Especially, so I'm mainly focused on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel. Can you shout out? Shout outs are silly. I don't do shout outs. So, Jackatron, what is your suggestion? Are you saying Ninja should have more viewers, or are you saying it's impressive? I'm not actually quite sure what you're saying. I think Ninja's done insanely well to just maintain his current viewership. If I had $100 million, yeah, I might lose motivation to stream. I think I've said this for a while. I think at minimum Ninja's net worth is 100 million, and that's probably a conservative estimate. If we think about back when he signed the Mixer contract, that was rumored to be 30 to 50 million. That's just for one contract, and then that was after peak Fortnite. So there was a ton of money Ninja was making during peak Fortnite, and Ninja will still be making millions a year right now. Hello, Eco. How's it going? How'd you get viewers to stay? Well, again, I always have a simple answer, right? Which is make good content, right? You make engaging content, and then the algorithms will suggest content on any platform to more people if the average view time is high, right? If people watch your content for a long time, the algorithm will suggest it to more people. It's that simple, right? Like finding a technique that increases the average view time, whether it's a stream or a video, that's more complicated, right? And that's where you just study what's going on. What's up, OJ? How's it going? Do you automate stuff? I mean, how do you define automation, Fo? Like, I can't just press a button and automatically fully generate a video. I think, by the way, I think I could almost do that if I find like a programmer. I could maybe do that on the Rich YouTuber's YouTube channel. Like, this is probably possible because it's basically just running the Rich YouTuber's YouTube channel. YouTube Shorts is basically just automating. It's basically just pulling data from Social Blade, pulling numbers from Social Blade, and then running it through a script. The YouTube, I've stopped posting on the Rich YouTuber's channel, but I did have a website which just generated the script. What I would put in was the channel link. I used to put in the channel link and the estimated RPM, basically, and it would generate a script for me, right? So I kind of automate some stuff, right? But like, yeah, I guess the answer is to an extent I do automate things, but I've not stopped. I've paused posting on the Rich YouTuber's channel for now, just so I can focus mainly on TikTok Live with Harry and other content, other like stuff about helping content creators. I'm doing good, OJ. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. What you're seeing on screen is the emotes on my Twitch channel. We have some free follower-only emotes. I think those are mostly Twitch's emotes, right? But I also have some free follower-only emotes on my Twitch channel, WG_Mojo on Twitch, guys. If you guys want to hang out on Twitch, we are multi-streaming live on all the major streaming platforms. Again, we're just doing a quick AMA, so you guys are welcome to ask me anything. Ask me anything about TikTok Live. Ask me anything about content creation, live streaming, anything like that. Just scrolling through the questions. See if I've missed much. Favorite food? Dude, there's so many good foods. Nutella. I think it has to be Nutella. I mean, yeah, there is other good foods like bacon or like pizza and stuff, but no, Nutella. Okay, that's actually an easy answer. Best way to go full time. It's different for everyone. Is the basic answer. Philly's now joined the Twitch. Hello, Philly. Yeah, it's a different answer for everybody in terms of best way to go full time. For me, it was just all about experimenting and just trying different things. Like I've gone through like part of the reason I'm currently live on like 11 different channels is because I've made like so many different channels over years. So I started out with a gaming channel, WG Mojo. Then I started posting videos about how much money people make, and those started popping off on TikTok. So I made a separate Rich YouTubers TikTok page, right? And then I started posting how to stream on TikTok, and those also started popping off. So I separated that into the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel, which is what I'm currently mainly focused on, right? But the best way to go full time as a content creator is to keep experimenting, keep posting new types of videos, and kind of find what works for you, right? You have to just, you know, what do they say? Like fail until you make it or something. I don't know. I can't remember. There's a better phrase than that. Fake it till you make it. Is that it? Something like that. You know, that's effectively what you're going to do, right? Just keep experimenting. It's hard work, you know. Like don't like so. Mr. Beast, example of Mr. Beast, like he posted thousands of videos, well, maybe hundreds of videos, really, before he took off on YouTube. Like Mr. Beast had been doing YouTube for years before he really got any sort of fame on YouTube. Like people look at Mr. Beast and think, oh, it's easy, right? It's not, right? That Mr. Beast literally obsessed about YouTube since he was like 13 years old or something. Just Ayita, why would I leave YouTube? YouTube is by far the best platform for content creation, and it's not even close. You've got videos, you've got shorts, you've got live streaming, you've got community posts where you can poll people. And you know, you don't have to just poll people. The community posts can do a lot of things. You can post videos on there. You can post an essay. You can post whatever you want, right? Why are you asking me the question? I'd be curious to hear why you think I would leave you. Why would I want to leave YouTube? You're on the wrong account. Is that one not modded? I can't actually see who's modded, I don't think, via this. We're using Streamlabs Talk Studio right now. I don't think I can see who's modded. I should be live on Twitter, aka X, as well. I'm going to go have a check to see if it's actually working. We load this little one here. Yeah, live, 0 viewers. Let's go. I don't think you can't even type in the chat. I don't know what's. Let me see. Can I type? Yeah, I don't think you can even type. If anybody wants to try, so just go to WG_Mojo on Twitter, and let me know. Can you even type in the chat? There doesn't seem to be a typable chat there. I know Twitter is rapidly innovating with updates, so I expect live streaming on Twitter to get a lot better. Yeah, it looks like you can't even type in the. I don't think you can even type in the chat on Twitter. Maybe you can from mobile. I don't know. I can't see any chat when I'm viewing it from desktop. Yeah, sorry again. I was just opening the chat there to have a look at it. Yeah, it looks like you can't type in it. What kills retention that you wouldn't realize? That's a difficult one. What I would say with retention is that on both TikTok and YouTube, you can literally see the retention chart, right? So you can look at it is difficult, right? Because there is just a general drop off on every single video, right? But you can look on the retention chart. Not for streaming, obviously, right? If that question's aimed at streaming, that is harder. But you can look on the retention chart and you can see what might be causing a video to drop off. It is harder with live streaming. What I would also say, though, is that agencies seem to have access. TikTok Live agencies, not for other platforms. TikTok Live agencies seem to have access to the retention chart on your live stream. So if you're in an agency, yeah, you can get more information on them. Get more information from them. Just ask the agency. Now, speaking of agencies, by the way, I am in the process of starting a UK-based TikTok Live agency. If anybody watching is from the UK and they want to join the waitlist, just go on my website, talktutorials.com, and click on the Live Success Agency. Maybe I can put some text on this screen. Let's see. Don't know. Again, I'm fairly new to. Actually, no, I can do it via OBS. Let me do it via OBS. I'll quickly put the link on the screen, just if anybody wants to join the waitlist. So I'm in the process of starting a live agency. It doesn't cost anyone any money. Just partly because I realize it seems that people in agencies on TikTok seem to get like preferential treatment, right? So I thought the agencies are per country, right? So I thought, why don't I just make my own TikTok agency, right? So this link here, let's put it up there just for a second. I won't leave it long, right? But if anybody is in the UK, they want to join the agency, just join this link, which is above my head. I know you guys can't see it on TikTok. If anybody wants to join the wait list, the agency hasn't started yet. Just head to this link. Head to this link above my head, and you can express interest. And again, the agencies don't take any money from you. Agencies take money, like TikTok basically pays them a percentage of your gifts, but it comes from TikTok side, so people don't lose money when they join an agency. Agencies can also help people get stream keys as well. They can prevent people getting banned. Again, they can access your advanced analytics. So yeah, I thought I may as well just start a UK agency, because it seems like people get preferential treatment when they're in agency. So that's the link. If anybody is a TikTok streamer, they want to express interest. How much has Tim the Tatman made? If you go on the Rich YouTubers channel, which I think you're probably already on, there is a lot of videos about Tim the Tatman. I think I've made about 10 videos. So just search it up through my YouTube or TikTok Rich YouTubers. There's at least 10 Tim the Tatman based video, or at least 5. You made a video, put so much work into it, flopped so hard. Yeah, that is frustrating. But again, what I would say about that is, again, like the algorithms, people often blame the algorithm. I'm not saying you're blaming the algorithm, but the algorithm really is just looking at the data, right? It's looking at how often people are, for example, if it's YouTube, it's looking at how often they're clicking on your thumbnail. And for example, if your title, the thumbnail's bad, less people are clicking, it's not going to send the video to as many people. It's looking at the video retention. If people don't watch the video for very long, that means they've got bored of your video, they've left your video, and the YouTube algorithm is not going to push your video to more people. And that applies to both TikTok and Reels and any other video platform as well. All of them, they're just looking at how long people have watched your video for effectively. And the longer people watch your video, the more the algorithm's going to push it. It's that simple, right? So unfortunately, you just have to, if your video is flop savvy, you just have to really analyze it. Say, what did I do wrong here, right? Is it targeted at the wrong audience? Is my editing bad? Is the thumbnail bad? Unfortunately, if a video does flop, there really usually is a good reason for it. Even if it hurts your ego to think that, right? That there really is nearly always a good reason that your video is flopped. And like I said, Mr. Beast did hundreds of videos before he became successful. It's just all about learning. We're always learning, even Mr. Beast. So look at what Fo's saying here. Stay hydrated, folks. Have over 2K on YouTube. 800 watch time left. Nice. So what, you're on 3,200? Or are you talking about, there seems to be 2 layers of monetization now, isn't there? You're either on 2,200 or 3,200. Yeah. You don't have much of a fan base, no consistent viewers. Is this normal? So what I would say about trying to build a fan base is you want to try and get your community in a Discord or a newsletter, which is, I do both of those, right? You want to try and build a solid community. And it definitely helps if you've just got a central place to keep your community. Community building in general is definitely difficult. I agree, it's definitely difficult, right? I find that frustrating. I find it frustrating myself sometimes. I feel like, why isn't there more regulars? But again, at the end of the day, it's all on you, the streamer, right? To try and build that sense of community. So I would say yes, it is normal. To answer your question, yes, it's normal. Viewers, especially on TikTok, they're always looking for the next big thing, and that's your challenge. Build a community. Try and get them off the platform, whatever platform you're on. If you guys want to join my Discord, it should be linked in all of the descriptions. And it will be, and the newsletter as well. I'm sending weekly tips about growing and content creation. If you guys want to join the Discord or the newsletter, which is my community, it should be linked in all the descriptions. It should be linked in all the bios. And for you and anybody else, just say what I've just said right there. Just say that every so often during a live stream. Just say, join my community. It's in the bio. It's Discord. It's a newsletter. Those are the main 2, right? Facebook group, maybe? I don't know. Has anybody else built a community that isn't Discord or a newsletter? I'll be curious to hear. Savage says W stream. Thank you, Savage. I appreciate the kind comments. Wouldn't want to be an L stream, of course. Couldn't possibly have an L stream. Right, what else have we got here? I used an AI voice for it. So this is the one that flopped, right? Okay, right. Use an AI voice for it. Do you think that's? I don't think AI voices in general is a big problem, but you need to find a good AI voice, right? One that has good emotion, and there is definitely good AI voices out there, right? But you just said that I used the most enthusiastic one possible. A lot of people clicked off at the start of the video, yeah, and you'll find that in general, right? That's where most people leave a video. Even a Mr. Beast video will be where people click off at the start. But your challenge is to, like, you know, maybe if it's 50% of people watching after 10 seconds, your challenge is to get that up to 60% of people watching after 10 seconds. What I would say immediately on this one, what I would immediately say on this is they click the thumbnail and the title, right? So they're immediately expecting something. Make sure you're delivering something on the video similar to the thumbnail and title instantly, right? So like a super basic example, right? I have a video titled How to Find Your Stream Key, right? So they click that and instantly I'm just showing them the stream key page, right? And then that's the first thing they see when they join, right? So they're more, in this example, they're more likely to stay because they've clicked the video about how to find your stream key. And as soon as they're on the video, they've instantly saw the stream key. So they're more likely to stay and watch the video as a result, right? So for whatever your niche is, you want to, that's the best tip I've got on keeping the retention at the start. Right, let's see. Audio go? No? Is it broken for you guys? I think we're still good. I can see the audio bar is still moving everywhere for me. You guys hear me properly? Hello, Andrew. That's a strange comment. It's interesting. You're on my 3-minute streaming shortcuts YouTube channel, which is a channel with 28 subscribers. So, I don't know if you're still there, Andrew. How did you find the channel? Yeah, people are very fickle, OG, right? So it's what I said before, especially on TikTok, you have to just make good content, right? If you make bad content, they're not gonna watch the video. It's as simple as that. How to get more views on TikTok Live? Like I just said, you just make good content, right? You know, there's some tricks you can do. The simplest trick with TikTok Live, and I didn't do this trick this time, right? But the simplest trick with TikTok Live is post a video. It doesn't have to be about the live stream. To post any video that once you've produced a video, just save it and post it just before you go live, right? That's the simplest trick you can do on TikTok Live. But the TikTok Live algorithm, like any algorithm, it's looking at the length of time people are watching. So if people watch your stream for longer, it's going to suggest it to more people. It's looking at the gifts that are coming through. It's looking at the likes. It's looking at the follows. It's looking at the amount of people chatting. And the more you can get all these numbers up, the more likely the TikTok algorithm is to suggest it. And of course, you can supplement, you can encourage all of this by using something like Tickfinity, which is an alerts platform, which should increase the interaction on your live stream. You know, you can put text on the screen, you can put images on the screen, you can play sounds, you can play videos. If you guys are on my TikTok page right now, if you tap the screen, for example, you should see your name show on the screen, for example. I'm live on TikTok with WG_Mojo. There is a basic example of Tickfinity alerts available right now on my WG_Mojo TikTok channel, right? It's all about, I guess, to answer your question, you make good content and you try and increase the interactivity as much as you can, right? So again, that's the simple answer. In practice, it's all about experimenting and it can be difficult. In terms of consistency, I think TikTok Live just can't be like that, right? It's the least consistent platform. It can be the least consistent platform out there, but again, if you try and build a good community, then you're definitely more likely to improve your views. We got some strange people in the chat saying spam Lstream. So this is because I'm. So the interesting thing is, like, I'm live on all these different platforms, right? So this for example is probably like, this is probably a 10-year-old, right? Because this is the rich YouTubers. This is the rich YouTubers channel, which is mainly a shorts channel talking about how much money people are making, right? So I've got all sorts of different like people, all sorts of different ages watching me, because I'm using Streamlabs Talk Studio and I'm streaming on 4 YouTube channels and also 6 other platforms. So I'm streaming on 4 YouTube channels, 2 Twitter profiles, Twitch, Trovo, Kick. What's the last one? Facebook. There you go. So I'm streaming, and I'm streaming using Atom Vertical on TikTok. So I'm streaming in 11 places, right? We got a variety of different people, right? So even though this guy says nah JK and he now says W stream, too late, he's banned, right? Yeah, the Jackatron makes a good point here. Or makes 2 good points. So he says people like a good hook, and when you get right to the point, precisely, right? So Jackatron, I've not looked at your profile. Like, you seem to know the basics, right? Do you have many videos? I see you've got 532 followers. Anyway, yeah. Jackatron's got a good understanding, right? So Jackatron knows how to go viral already. You love timestamps on YouTube. That was the best thing YouTube added. Yeah. So I think YouTube has AI detection on some videos, which automatically add the timestamps. On my TikTok live tutorials, I manually add them. So when I'm reviewing the video, I just go through and write down timestamps. They're definitely most useful on like tutorial-based content, right? So you can just skip through to see what you want. They're also very useful on podcasts as well, right? If you've got like a 1-hour podcast, you can just skip to the segment that you want. The interesting thing about timestamps is we're talking earlier on about average view duration. There is an argument that suggests because you timestamp, it can lower the average view duration of your video. I'm not sure that's correct, right? So obviously, like, if I add a timestamp versus not a timestamp, if I watch a not timestamp video, I might just watch the whole thing through, right? And I don't know what's coming next because there's no timestamps, but I might just watch it anyway. If I add a timestamp, I might skip halfway through the video and then watch it, right? So the average view duration might be halved, but at the same time, you might just get bored and leave the video if it's not timestamped. So that's the counter argument. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to consider. Hello. Let's try and keep it in general to English, please. But I think most of us understand that that's just hello. So you've tried everything. Again, OJ, you just got to keep experimenting. What I would say is if you think your videos are struggling, you really just got to study a very successful TikToker in your niche, right? I know in the past you posted like football stuff, OJ. I don't know if you're still doing that, right? So study a very successful football TikToker, for example, right? I don't know if you're still doing football. Whatever you're doing, let's use football as an example. Study a successful football TikToker and look at precisely what they're doing, like the little things, like subtitles, the color of the subtitles, the video editing techniques, You just got, for me, that on the Rich YouTubers channel, that's what really helped me. You just got to study what worked and then adapt it to yourself. Let's see, which channel is Streamlabs typing that in? Don't even know. I can't even see where it's typing that. It's typing that on one of my YouTube channels. I can't see Streamlabs typing it anywhere though. I'm just confused. Which YouTube channel is Streamlabs typing that? I don't know. I've got to look at my settings. I would definitely say that view, like, it's a basic like human instinct to be like interested in another human being, right? I'm not saying you're like attracted to them, right? It's a basic human instinct to be interested in another human being. So I think just based on human instinct, if I see another human being in a live stream, I am far more likely to watch. It doesn't necessarily mean you can't do a faceless live stream, but I do think I've not seen the numbers, but I mean, let's just say let's go on Twitch right now, right? Let's literally do it, right? Let me screen share in a second, right? So I'll go on Twitch right now. I'll go on browse, right? And I think you guys don't understand what I'm about to say, right? Whoops, I've clicked the wrong thing. So if I go on Twitch right now, right? we can see that's Tarek with his face cam in the bottom right. That's the LCS, right? So that one doesn't matter. Here's a face cam. Again, that's Valorant, so that's an esport. Here's a face cam. Again, that's an esport. Here's Hassan's face cam. What is going on here? I don't know yet, but there's a face cam. That's the esports again. There's a face cam. Unless it's an esport, and there's faces on the esports, right? That I can see a face cam on everything. I think Lyric's got a face cam up there. I mean, that's pretty conclusive proof, right? That's basically conclusive proof that like people who stream face cams get more views, right? Again, I believe it's just a basic human instinct. It's just human nature to like want to see another face. I wouldn't say titles. Hello, EKW. I wouldn't say titles matter that much on TikTok Live. I don't think it's the main consideration. Of course, it can help. Keep experimenting, but I really don't think in general titles is the most important thing. The most important thing on TikTok Live is interaction, right? I think the feed really is based on interaction. So the more GIFs you can get flowing, the more chat messages you can get flowing, the longer your viewers are watching, the more followers you can get going. All of those signals, in my opinion, those are comfortably the most necessary things to to increase the viewership on your live stream. Hello, Liam. How's it going? Wait, Charles, what's going on here, Charles? You got two different accounts, Charles? He's asking the same question. Jackatron just knows what the people want. Let's go, Jackatron. Well, I'll look forward to seeing you become the next Mr. Beast then. Let's go, Jackatron. Am I miles behind? I think I'm miles behind here. Let's try and speed up here. We're on 10:30. I'm 5 minutes behind here. You guys are too active. Thank you guys for being active. It's a good problem to have. So you're saying you put a hook and it still flopped? Yeah, again, keep it. I'd say just keep experimenting. What's going to keep people in the stream after joining? I think I'll just answer that one, right? The basic answer is interactivity. Like the more, if you can try and incentivize gifting, incentivize chatting, just really. So an example, and I posted this on my live success newsletter a few weeks ago. Bobby Souls, he's a genius at this, right? So he was playing Wordle, unlimited Wordle, right? Which you can play as much Wordle as you want. And that works really well on TikTok Live because people are literally spamming the chat with guesses, right? And the algorithm really likes that because it can see your chat has gone crazy active, right? So yeah, the more interaction you can get on TikTok, the better. And any platform, right? That really is just any platform. Philly really wants me to answer that one. No, but if anyone has a sister around 30, send them my way. No, that's a bit strange, but yeah, no, I don't have a girlfriend, and yeah, I'm looking for a girlfriend, not a boyfriend. I don't have anything against people who want boyfriends, but yeah, sure. You got a 30-year-old sister, Philly? Hello, Dana. How's it going? Well, again, I've missed so many messages here. I think I'm nearly caught up. Yeah, I don't think I never covered Jack Sucks at Life, but this guy has so many YouTube channels, right? But just in general, like look at the numbers, right? So about $2 for 1,000 views, I would say, for Jack Sucks at Life. I don't speak Spanish. The answer is no. Hello, Tick Games. How's it going, Tick Games? Tick Games, are you a Tickfinity Games provider? Let me Google your name, Tick Games. Oh, there's so many Tick Games channels. Let me see if I can find the right one. What do you do, Tick Games? Interested? You got six subscribers. Yeah, if you want to DM me on Discord, my Discord is linked in the bio. I'd be curious to hear, Tick Games, more about what you do. Feel free to send me a DM. Find my Discord in my bio, right? Don't self-promote inside my Discord, though, unless you're in the self-promotion channel, to be clear. But yeah, Tick Games, you're welcome to send me a DM. I'm always interested to hear and share more about TikTok Live gaming. You're not Charles, so you're saying two people asked the same question? Well, there you go. I answered your question then. Do you ever promote your lives? Do you mean pay for them? No, but that could be an interesting strategy if you're trying to initially take off. You can do it. I think you can do it on YouTube and TikTok, can't you? Have you ever promoted your lives? Is that what you mean? Like the paid promotion? You got ads? Yeah, unlucky. I disabled ATOM, so it doesn't type in the chat anymore when people send ads. Say hey to Rwanda. Well, hello to Rwandan viewers. I've never heard anybody from Rwanda watching my stream before, but the more the merrier. Rwandan viewers are always... Dude, I'm miles behind here. Oh, it's Forex. Okay, yeah. Okay, hello Forex. How's it going? Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, you got a different name, obviously. I can't work out who you are based off Tick Games. I know Forex, obviously. Again, I am always interested if anybody has any TikTok live plugins they want to share with me, send me a DM, right? I'm always looking to like share more about how people can make their TikTok live streams more interactive. So if anybody has TikTok live plugins, send them my way. My email and my Discord are in the bio and in the description on YouTube, right? So no, delayed TNT is not a virus. It's literally installed on my own computer. Delayed TNT is provided by Timecode. You can find him inside the Tickfinity Discord. He is a good friend of the Tickfinity developer. Also, Delayed TNT is a GitHub project, and GitHub, all of the code is publicly available. So if you are a programmer, you can GitHub, don't know how to say it. I'm going to call it GitHub because it sounds better. It sounds funny, right? If you are a programmer yourself, you can literally read the code on github.com of the Delayed TNT plugin and check it for yourself. If you have any programmer friends, if you're not a programmer yourself, if you have a programmer friend, you say, hey, programmer friend, can you review this code? You just send them the GitHub link. Your programmer friend will review it, right? And GitHub is owned by Microsoft, so it wouldn't surprise me if Microsoft is scanning every single GitHub page to work out if it's a virus or not. Wouldn't surprise me if Microsoft's doing that. Anyway, so no, it's not a virus is the answer. I think I've caught up now. Yes, I remember Stream DPS initially reached out to me. They seem to die though, right, Forex? But I think at the time Stream DPS reached out to me, like, I think I'd just discovered Tickfinity, or Tickfinity just started. So Stream DPS also never had a free tier, and Tickfinity was completely free. So I never had any need, or I had no reason. I think it's the correct wording. I had no reason ever to promote Stream DPS. I will typically, I'll only promote something if it seems ethical to me and if it seems helpful to the viewers, right? When I say it seems ethical, Forex, like, unfortunately, a lot of the people selling TikTok games, they seem to have... I think I said this to you, Forex, right? I think it was you, right? In the private Discord, a lot of the people selling TikTok live games on Discord, they seem to have some unethical business practices. Either it's like, you know, a bit shady, like what they do, or like the way they take payments seems weird. If something seems dodgy to me, then I'm not going to suggest it to the viewers. Yes, we did talk about that. Yeah. But yeah, in general, of course, with my TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel, I'm always looking to share everything I've learned. That is the goal, right? To share, to offer value, right? Any lagging issues using Irion for Live Studio? I honestly, Melissa, I haven't used it too much, right? I used it for obviously the video that I showed. You can look, I did find some alternatives afterwards. So you can look at, I think Elgato, I can't remember the name of it. Elgato has a piece of software that will do something similar to Irion. And you can also check out VDO, just the letters VDO.ninja. So that is a domain. Just type that into your web browser, VDO.ninja. And you can check out that as well. And you'll find, if you just go on YouTube, like Video Ninja Guide, you'll probably find a guide on that as well. There's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different ways to get your phone camera onto your computer. You just got to find what works. You sure do know your business. We're looking at the next. No. How old was Steve Jobs when he started Apple? Steve Jobs was probably already a billionaire by my age. I asked people to guess my age earlier on. I don't think anybody actually guessed. I'm 30 years old, 30, right? I'm sure Steve Jobs was already a billionaire by that age. Unfortunately, I'm not a billionaire, sadly. But yeah, that's what I've tried to do, though, right? In life, in general, I mean, I've always been a really curious person, right? So as soon as I started a YouTube channel, I started it at the start of the pandemic in 2020, the WG Mojo YouTube channel and TikTok page. That's where it all started. as soon as I started, right, I was just always curious. I was like, how does this work? How does that work? And I've just stayed curious. You know, I think that's what I'd attribute a lot of my success to, which is just curiosity, right? Like working out how things, like how does this happen? How has this person got a lot of views? And I've looked at a lot of different. There's a lot of different like YouTube advice, content creation advice channels, which are really helpful. So an example of a really good one is Devon Nash. He's got really good breakdowns about live streaming. Another example, if you guys just want to learn about content creation, is Colin and Samir. Just type that into YouTube. You guys might have seen some of their Mr. Beast videos, but they also have a lot of other really useful stuff as well. Jackatron's trying to feed my ego. Thank you, Jackatron. He's fueling the ego. Let's see what's Forex saying. A free plan. Yeah, I don't know what service you're talking about there, Forex, because again, you've had various different services, right? Again, if you want to send me more info, you can DM me on Discord. But yeah, TikTok. So again, like what I seem to be observing on TikTok is like if you're not on the stream, if there's no webcam, if it thinks you're just AFK, then TikTok will often restrict the stream. I'm certainly observing that. I don't know what else you're observing. The WebSocket that handles it. Yeah. Again, I'm not a programmer myself, right? So I don't know the programming specifics. I know that most people use Zerody's Live Connector, don't they? Like TikTok Live Connector. Are you saying TikTok's detecting it and restricting people? It's certainly not restricting people using Tikfinity, that's for sure. Like, well, it restricts some people, right? But like, if you use it properly, it doesn't restrict them. Henry just went away. How many Henrys have we got? I swear there was a different Henry. Are you calling me Henry? I'm Harry. Like, you can call me Henry if you want. Yeah, I think you're calling me Henry. I get it now. I just want to say thank you for your videos. Some of them have helped me out a great deal. Yeah, no problem. Like I said earlier, we are here to provide value. Right? You call me Henry if you want. I don't mind. So what you're seeing here, these are my TikTok subscriber remotes. They're also my Twitch subscriber remotes. I got these from Fiverr. I did an advert with Fiverr, so I got these for free. I got this whole overlay you're seeing for free as well. I did pay for these floating triangles. I bought these from VBI. These floating triangles cost $4. I think it's a good background. You guys like the background? You guys like the green screen background? I think it looks cool. Yeah, these are my subscriber only emotes. But what OJ's actually done is he's used channel points to access them. Henry the Helper. It sounds like it reminds me of like Thomas the Tank Engine. I don't know why. It looks awesome. Thank you. You mean Alan? Is that a game? Or Alan Walker? I know it's an Alan Walker musician. Don't know what you're asking me there. What's up, Olaf? How's it going? Right. Let's see. Did I miss anything else, or is it just this one? No, I think it's just this one. When I stream on TikTok, I've paused stream by misclick, and it don't want me to get live studio. I don't think misclicking and pausing the stream would stop you getting live studio, right? I don't know. That sounds weird. There is an official live studio Discord. Well, it's unofficial, right? If you guys want to get access to it, just join my own Discord. It's linked in all the bios. And just ask how do I access the live studio Discord. So if you guys want to join the live studio Discord, again, I'm not putting the link in all the different chats. Actually, no, I think I can do this easily, right? I'll put it. Oops. I'll put it in the I'll put it in most of the chats. I don't think I can put it in some of the chats, right? So this Discord that's about to go in the chats. This is not my Discord. This is the Live Studio Discord. If anybody needs help with TikTok Live Studio, you can click that Discord and ask. So it's really weird, right? I don't know. I don't like. They don't seem to exclusively advertise. It's got about 400 people in it, but it does clearly contain TikTok stuff because the people in that Discord have too much information for it not to be TikTok stuff. So that Discord contains the TikTok Live Studio development stuff. How much does Mr. Beast make per video? I believe he leaked this, right? So an interesting thing is on X, aka Twitter, if you subscribe to Mr. Beast on Twitter, like $5 a month, he has a oops, that's Twitch. No, I want Twitter. So Mr. Beast basically shares his analytics, and then people obviously leak them, right? But that's fine. I'm sure he's expecting that. So Mr. Beast showed it, right? So typically about $2 for 1,000 views. So you could run the math on that, right? 100 million views, like $200,000, I guess, is the answer. But let me just show you one of his subscriber tweets. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. 1 second. All right, boom, here we go. Right, so Mr. Beast said, here's the views and ad revenue after 5 days on my new YouTube video. For context, we spent $3 million on this, right? So we got 75 million views after 5 days. Obviously, this is going to have more. And he made $167,000 from it, right? So we quickly do the math. That's a bit over, like I said, it's a little bit over $2 for 1,000 views. But of course, I think Mr. Beast said it, right? So in the corresponding tweet after, he said, hence why I'm going harder and harder on Feastables. My content isn't even remotely profitable and a giant money pit at this point. I could make dollars if I wanted to, but I'd rather focus on making the best videos possible. So he said that on his subscriber only Twitter X account. Yeah, so the answer is, if Mr. Beast gets 100 mils, the video itself makes $200,000, but it also helps him sell chocolate, which probably makes him even more money. Right? So Mr. Beast, dude, it's crazy, right? Mr. Beast has Feastables in like every Walmart in the USA, I think there's other ones, right? I don't know all the names of it. He's got it here in the UK in Spar, in Asda, and no doubt you'll find. Let's make a conservative prediction. By the end of 2024, you'll find Mr. Beast Feastables in every major shop in the UK, right? And let's say by the end of 2025, this might be a conservative estimate. You'll find Feastables in every major shop of all Western countries. So Europe, Canada, US. It's funny how you can call Australia. You typically call Australia and New Zealand Western as well, even though they're as far east as you can get, like Japan. You know, I'm sure by the end of 2025, you will find Mr. Beast's chocolate in every major shop in the Western world on the planet. That I think that's a conservative prediction. It might happen before then. I fully agree. The game 1001, Tickfinity, especially for gaming live streams, but just for anyone in general, Tickfinity is comfortably the best piece of software you can add to your TikTok live stream. Of course, I'm sub to Mr. Beast on Twitter. Like, to be honest, I might be wasting £5, right? But like, I don't care because people leak it. It all gets leaked anyway, right? I just leaked it to you guys, and I know for a fact Mr. Beast doesn't care, right? Because Mr. Beast is all about attention. The more people are saying the word Mr. Beast, the better, right? So Mr. Beast doesn't care one little bit. Again, you can tell when a comment comes from the rich YouTuber's YouTube channel compared to any other YouTube channel. Because again, this is probably a 10-year-old. I have no problem with being 10 years old. You can't grow any faster. I probably would have typed the same message when I was 10-year-old. I mean, the answer in general is yes. I like men. I don't specifically hate men compared to women. Am I like physically attracted to them? No. But do I like men in general? I like most men. Obviously, the problem with men is like we're more likely to cause wars and stuff like that, right? We like to fight more than women do, at least like physically. So I don't like that aspect of men. Like example is Vladimir Putin invading Ukraine for no reason, right? If Russia had a female leader, I find it highly unlikely that Russia would have invaded Ukraine. You know, you can't say all men and all women are like that, but in general, like men are more likely to do stupid stuff like that. And there's a good reason that women live longer than men because of that, right? So yeah, in general, I like men. I'm sure you were just asking that jokingly, but there's my serious answer, and I'm sure you're probably 10 years old. So I'm not sure you even understood my question, but yeah, that's the answer to that question. Let's confirm. Did that come from the rich YouTuber's channel? It actually didn't. Where did it come from? Oh, it came from my WG Mojo channel. Okay, yeah, that's also got a younger audience. Yeah, that answers the question. What is this question? What? Does any country other than England lead a country What are you talking about? The fact that like England is part of the UK and that's just confusing? Don't know. I don't know what you're trying to ask me there, Jack. Am I stupid? Could somebody help me decipher what Jack's asking? That's a good question. What are your PC specs? In some of the chats you can type !PC, although I don't think you can type it into. Wait, let's try it. I don't think we have a PC command in that specific chat yet. So my specs are I got a 2070 GeForce 2070 GeForce graphics card, 32 gig RAM, i5 10700K, a 1 terabyte SSD. Let's say it this way. I'm going to try something in the chat here. Icon PC. Don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, that's the basic answer. Yes, so that did work. Let me try it in this chat too. Is it going to work in this chat? No idea. Yeah, that's the answer. So my PC is what I would call like mid-range to high range in terms of a desktop PC. Obviously, I have a 20 series graphics card, and now the highest level of graphics card is 40 series. It is an RTX, and I think RTX is like more powerful than the general. If you compare a 2070 with 2070 RTX, I think it has better specs. I'm never particularly good with hardware. My American friend from my RuneScape clan put together my PC effectively. He picked it off a website. But yeah, it's very solid for live streaming and gaming at the same time, for example, although I am doing less gaming while live streaming at the minute. And I could definitely do what I'm doing right now, this type of stream with a weaker PC. Yeah, it's good enough. Take care. OJ, you're off to bed. Fair enough. Yeah, guys, so if you guys have any final questions, I think I was just going to hop on and do like an hour's live stream, right? So we're nearly finished in terms of the hour. So I have been multi-streaming using Streamlabs Talk Studio because it literally lets you stream to unlimited platforms. So on Talk Studio, I've got 10 platforms added. So again, we established I got 4 YouTube channels. I've got two Twitter X profiles. I've got Twitch, Trovo, Facebook, and Kick. And then on OBS using Atom Vertical, I've also got WG_Mojo on TikTok. Hello, Harvey is on the TikTok. How's it going? Mason from YouTube is there as well. Sorry if I missed any TikTok messages. It's kind of hard to see what's going on. Why is his so slow? Why is what so slow? We need another Fortnite stream. I don't know. I'm not sure I can promise that, to be honest. Honestly, I've hardly played Fortnite recently. I played it last night with my sister. My younger sister, she lives in America, right? So I play it on like 100 ping, but they also play on Nintendo Switch, so I'm playing in like bot lobbies. My chat so slow. Are you saying there's nobody typing, or are you saying the response time is slow? Hello, Pugsy, by the way. How's it going, Pugsy? So I'm live on like 4 different YouTube channels, right? The audience is kind of fragmented. is to answer that question really. And again, like I'm live on the Rich YouTubers channel, even though I'm not really talking about, I'm talking about anything really. I could be talking about stuff related to it. I don't play Smash Bros. Ultimate, so unfortunately, I can't really actively answer that question, Zach. Anyway, guys, yeah, I think we're going to hop off soon. I'll give you guys about a minute. If you guys have any final questions, did I miss anything as well? If you guys have any final questions to answer, does a woman run the country? No. So the UK's current prime minister is Rishi Sunak. The last woman to run the country was kicked out after 45 days because she tried to crash the economy. She partly successfully crashed the economy. But yeah, she did something different to try to start a war, at least, But no, the current leader of the UK is Rishi Sunak, who is a conservative and who is a man. And the next leader of the UK will also be a man. It'll probably be Keir Starmer, or it'll be either Keir Starmer or Rishi Sunak again. Yeah, we definitely don't get bot lobbies playing on PC. That's right. Yeah. I'd be curious though if we can find a Switch player if we find a Switch player and make them party leader, that seems to cause the bot lobbies when I play with my sister in America. I don't know. For some reason, we get 80% bots playing on Switch in America. That's also Trio Zero builds, to be clear. Maybe it's just something specific about Trio Zero builds. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to try and do next stream is stream. It sounds crazy, but I'm going to try and stream. If I can do it fairly simply, I'm going to try and stream on YouTube in both vertical and landscape mode. So I'll be streaming in 8 different. I'll be streaming 8 times on YouTube. I want to try YouTube vertical streaming because again they've supposedly integrated it with YouTube Shorts, or at least partly. So I'll be next time I'll be streaming both vertical and landscape. If I can find a good way to do it. I think what I'll do is I'll use Talk Studio for landscape and I'll use Streamlabs Desktop for vertical. Anyway, I need to think about it, right? But I want to try vertical streaming on YouTube. I am 30 years old to answer that question, Bartox. Anyway, guys, last little shout out. If you guys want weekly advice to grow and monetize your live streams, we have a free live streaming newsletter. I can't speak. We have a free newsletter which you guys can find linked in all the descriptions and in all of the bios on all of the different platforms. Take care, guys. And again, last little shout out, final word. If you guys want to ever talk to me whenever I'm not live streaming, you guys can find me available inside my Discord server. So join the newsletter, join the Discord server. It's linked in the description and in the bios on all the different platforms. Let me say goodbye to TikTok to start with, because I have to press a different stop button. And to everybody else on all the 10 different platforms where we're on. Take care, guys. Peace out. And I'll see you guys next time.